he's a daddy's boy. Fans get their first glimpse of 2-year-old Archie's shock of red hair as Harry and Meghan share their family Christmas card. Fans have gone wild over Archie's uncanny resemblance to Prince Harry, after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex released a family photo showing the first glimpse of baby LiLibet in time for Christmas. The cute family image shows Meghan, 40, holding up their giggling 6-month-old daughter, while smiling Harry, 37, looks on with his arm around their 2-year-old son Archie, in the portrait by their wedding photographer LiLibet. And followers couldn't help but swoon over Archie's shock of red hair, remarking on how the little boy, too, whose face hasn't been seen properly since his first birthday last year, looked exactly like his father. "So cute. Archie is Harry's twin with that hair," one follower wrote, while another added, look at that head of hair on Archie." The Sussexes, who are currently residing in a $14.7 million mansion in Montecito, released the card to announce they've made a donation to several charities, including an organization that supports Afghan families left behind after the U.S. withdrawal and paid leave for all, in line with the Duchess' recent campaigning for a paid family leave law for all Americans. "This year we welcomed our daughter, LiLibet, to the world. Archie made us a mama and papa and Lily made us a family," their message read. "As we look forward to 2022 we have made donations on your behalf to several organizations that honor and protect families, from those being relocated from Afghanistan to American families in need of paid parental leave." It comes as the couple, who use the American Happy Holidays phrase rather than a British Merry Christmas in their card, prepare to spend their third festive period outside of the UK, and away from Prince Harry's family. In the photograph, Harry, Meghan and Archie all opt for a low-key look in denim jeans, with the Duchess teaming hers with a navy jumper, while the Duke wears a blue shirt and his son a white one. The couple's daughter giggles while wearing a white ensemble. The look was decidedly casual for the Duchess, who is known for her love of designer clothes and expensive personalized jewelry. But it was Archie who stole the show, as hundreds of fans flocked to the picture shared to the photographer's Twitter, with another writing, loving all of their smiling faces. Little LiLibet's toes and Archie's hair. "Look at how cute Lily is. And Archie's hair. Beautiful picture," another said, while one agreed, writing, "I love how happy they look. And the casual clothes from this century. And Archie's red hair." One added, "Oh. Love it. Love the red hair on Archie. So sweet," and one tweeted, "This photo. That baby. Archie's red hair." Archie, who looks just like his dad with a shock of red hair, is casually dressed in jeans like the rest of the family, and his face is on show unlike other images shared by Harry and Meghan, where they have only shown the youngster from behind. The little boy looks the image of Harry, coordinating in turned-up jeans and wearing a white version of his father's shirt. The card marks a change in for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who have hidden their children's faces in recent snaps. Archie has rarely been seen since the couple stepped back as senior royals in March last year, with the most recent picture of him released to mark his second birthday this May showing him with his back to the camera. During the Oprah Winfrey interview and Prince Harry's mental health documentary, he made an appearance but royal fans were only be able to get a glimpse of the youngster's face. It also marks the first time royal fans have been able to see LiLibet's face. Meghan is thought to have revealed a grainy first photograph of her second child LiLibet after a framed picture of Prince Harry kissing a newborn baby took pride of place on her desk in a video for her 40th birthday. 3 further black and white photos could be seen in a connected frame in front of this, with the central one seeming to show Harry kissing a baby and one on the right potentially showing Meghan holding a young child. LiLibet, the photographer behind the Sussexes' Christmas card, took to Instagram to share his work. He wrote in the caption, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Archie, and LiLibet. This is one of those rare and special projects that one is fortunate enough to be a part of. To be able to continue the story of this family whom I first photographed as an engaged couple, then on the day of their wedding, as a married couple and now seeing their love manifest into 2 beautiful children, has been a delightful honor. Anyone who has seen my #ILoveSeries, will know that one of the greatest joys I receive from photography is when I am able to photograph love in some form or another. To be trusted by your subjects enough to open themselves up and have their connection documented and translated into an image, is one of the greatest gifts a photographer can have. This day with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was one such joyous experience, and one that I feel extremely privileged to have been invited to capture. X. LiLibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's second child, was born on June 4 in Santa Barbara, California, and is eighth in line to the throne. She was born at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital and named after the Queen's childhood nickname, while her middle name Diana was in tribute to Harry's late mother. The baby, a younger sister for the Sussex's 2-year-old son Archie Mountbatten Windsor, weighed 7 pounds 11 ounces. No photographs of LiLibet were released following her birth, unlike her brother Archie, who had a photo call at Windsor Castle. The charities Harry and Meghan have donated to on your behalf include Paid Leave for All, a national U.S. campaign fighting to bring paid family and medical leave for all working people. Meghan, who has largely been on parental leave since the birth of her daughter in June, has been lobbying for U.S. Congress to consider making paid family leave law for all Americans, citing her own experience as a new working mother. In October, Meghan wrote a letter to U.S. Congressman Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer asking for paid parental leave, which said, "I'm not an elected official, and I'm not a politician. I'm writing to you at this deeply important time, as a mom, to advocate for paid leave." The 1,030-word letter asked the two Democratic leaders to consider her plea on behalf of my family, Archie and Lily and Harry. The Duchess then cold-calling U.S. senators on their private phones and using her royal title to urge them to vote in favor of the legislation. Amid her lobbying, the Duchess depicted humble beginnings, saying that her family struggled when she was young, despite her well-documented middle-class upbringing in which she attended private primary and secondary schools on her Emmy Award-winning lighting director father's $200,000 a year salary. And she now lives in a $14 million sprawling mansion in Montecito, California, complete with designer touches. She has also signed a series of lucrative deals with Spotify and Netflix thought to be worth well over $150 million. "I grew up on the $4.99 salad bar at Sizzler," Markle wrote. "I knew how hard my parents worked to afford this because even at $5, eating out was something special, and I felt lucky. I started working at the local frozen yogurt shop at the age of 13. I waited tables, babysat, and piecemealed jobs together to cover odds and ends," Markle said. Later, a $750,000 California state lottery win her father scooped in 1990, which funded her secondary education at $9,412 a semester Immaculate Heart High School in Los Angeles. Meghan also studied a private primary school, Hollywood's Little Red Schoolhouse Nursery, which she attended from the age of 2. The primary school now costs between $20,000 and $28,300 a year, and was paid for by her father Thomas and her airline steward mother Doria's salaries. She went on to study at Northwestern, a college in Illinois, that would have cost $24,000 to $28,000 a year for tuition when Meghan studied there from 1999 to 2003. She later spoke about the letter, which included the claim her family were impoverished even though her father was an Emmy Award-winning lighting director and she was educated at private school, on Ellen. Last month Meghan told The Ellen Show, "I think that people truly forget, or don't even know that in this country, it's one of the only 6 countries in the entire world and the only wealthy nation in the entire world that does not mandate and have a federal paid leave program. Everybody knows, especially if you have had a child and even if you haven't, you know how hard it is and how critical it is in those first few weeks if not months to be together as a family. And the fact that we don't offer that here is something that now as a mom of 2, I will do everything that I can to make sure that we can implement that for people." Last year, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex opted to share an illustrated Christmas card, leading to some disappointed fans calling for the couple to show Archie's face. In the 2020 festive greeting, The couple were seen playing with Archie in the garden of their £11 million, $15 million, home in Montecito, along with dogs Pula and Guy. The card was a drawing of a photograph taken by Meghan's mother Doria. It was released via Mayhew, the London-based animal charity for which Meghan is a patron, and read, "Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." A tiny Christmas tree in the picture was decorated with ornaments selected by Archie. The Mayhew tweeted the image along with a thank you for an undisclosed personal donation from the royals. The card offered a sneak peek into the family's home and Archie's playhouse. A spokesman for the couple at the time said, "The original photo of the family was taken at their home earlier this month by the Duchess's mother. The small Christmas tree, including the homemade ornaments and other decorations, were selected by Archie, and the tree will be replanted after the holidays." Mayhew, which is based in Kensal Green, West London, said on its website that the money would help it weather the ongoing impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and enable us to reach the animals and people who are struggling. Carolyn Yates, Mayhew's chief executive, said, "We are delighted to have the Duchess of Sussex as our patron, and she has shown a huge light on our community-based animal welfare work over the last 2 years. We were especially honored to recently receive a personal donation from the Duke and Duchess, which will enable us to help even more cats, dogs and pet owners in need over this tough winter period." It comes after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex donated to the first ever annual Montecito Holiday Car Parade, which took place in their local California neighborhood this week. chief executive, said, "We are delighted to have the Duchess of Sussex as our patron, and she has shown a huge light on our community-based animal welfare work over the last 2 years. We were especially honored to recently receive a personal donation from the Duke and Duchess, which will enable us to help even more cats, dogs and pet owners in need over this tough winter period." It comes after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex donated to the first ever annual Montecito Holiday Car Parade, which took place in their local California neighborhood this week.